I would shag Scott Evans. I would shag Scott Evans, and then I would again shag Scott Evans. Scott Evans proves that size and beauty can both be attributed to the same person.
Oh, like there we go. We're going to finish our show tonight with the game that we love to play called Shag, Marry, Chop. Okay. And Shag, Marry, Chop is the game where we ask our host, we put up some individuals or items or objects, whatever it might be, and we ask, who would you shag? You know what shag means?
Yep.
Who would you marry? And then who would you chop? Coop, cut. All right? Well, tonight we're going to do brothers. We're going to ask you to choose brothers of famous actors.
Wait.
And here it comes.
Sibling brothers, right? You're not making some joke about power and Tiffany or something?
Right, no brothers.
Okay.
Did you make a black joke?
No, I preempted yours. You're welcome.
All right. You got me off the hook is what you told me. All right, so look at brothers of famous actors. Here we go with our animation. Dave and Franco. James Franco's brother, Dave Franco.
Oh, I didn't
and Scott Evans, Chris Evans' brother. And Dylan Efron, Zac Efron's brother.
Oh.
Well, so, and you can weave in the both brothers if you want. I'd like to know who you're going to shag, who you're going to marry, who you're going to chop. Now, we always generally finish with power, so just to be different, let's start with you tonight. Who are you going to shag?
Okay, so I am going to shag Dave Franco because he's hot, and also I would go from him to his brother. I'm definitely gonna marry Dylan Efron because he's also hot.
Oh yeah.
And I will definitely cheat on him with his brother. And Scott Evans, he's cutesy or whatever, but he misses out on this, so.
Oh my goodness.
He
I
gets
couldn't
the
have
top.
disagreed with you more. Joe, who would you shag?
Oh, I'm going to shag Dylan Efron. Absolutely. I'm going to marry Scott Evans just because he's got Chris Evans genes. And I'm sorry, Dave Franco. You're gone.
Really?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Scott Evans is hot as
You're not interested in Dave Franco, not knowing much about him, but James Franco is so funny.
I know his Dave
I know
Franco.
a lot
He's-
about Dave.
Dave Franco is an actor
He's been
that's
around
very,
quite
very
a bit.
well.
Oh, okay.
He's,
All right.
he's funny, but I'm sorry, Scott Evans. Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
All right,
Josie,
here it goes,
who
here
would
it goes.
you?
Choose.
I'm totally shagging Dylan Efron.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Are you pulling Zach into bed with you?
Out
Are you pulling Zach into bed with you?
Hey, if he wants to join, it's okay.
Wait.
For one.
Wait. I was talking about Marcy. Are you pulling Marcy into bed with you?
Sure, she can come too.
Oh, it'd be a group affair. All right.
Okay. I'm gonna marry Dave Franco because that seems like a real fun family to be a part of.
Yeah, it does.
Yes, it does.
And they're activists too, so I like that. And I'm chopping Scott Evans.
Oh my gosh, Chris Evans gets the chop.
Sorry.
Ain't nobody
Hey,
said
Chris.
nobody said Chris Evans get the shot.
Nobody said
They
Chris
said
gets-
Scott
Oh,
Evans.
yeah. One comes with the other in my head. Wait, pause a moment. I'm running that in my head right now. All
One
right.
comes with the other.
And exactly. Oh, wait.
Pause,
Pause a
rewind.
moment.
Slow-mo like this running shot. Props to production for getting
Right?
the slow motion
Exactly.
running shot.
I love what production does with Shag, Marry,
Yeah,
Chop.
it's
Seriously.
distracting.
We used to show static slides. Has it gotten so much better?
Way better.
Congratulations, Jared Curry and
Yeah.
David Hopkins and Steve. Y'all do a great job.
Yeah,
with
we don't
this.
look
Yes.
into the camera anymore because our eyes are incredibly glued.
Okay,
Yeah.
what
All right,
about
Napoleon.
Napoleon?
All right.
Alrighty, so I know we all drop the mic on who we know and all that all the time. Both of the first two are actually really prolific in New York. They're involved in the theater scenes and a lot that goes on. They're brothers as well. Scott Evans was involved. He was trained at the same location that I was at Playwrights Horizons early on. I'm just going to say that. And also, for people like you that are curious, there are some fun photos of him that have been exposed. That
Really?
Are, yeah.
Well, tell us.
They're very nice. Go. I encourage
Define
you to Google them.
nice.
You can see if it's size that matters or prettiness that
Size
matters,
that matters.
or if it's just both.
Not that I would
matter.
use it, but I do like to
Scott
look
Evans
at it.
proves,
Okay, Scott
Evans
Evans.
proves that size and beauty can both be attributed to the same person.
Oh, like
Oh.
He's
all
a
right,
glorious
very good.
specimen.
Love that. Love that.
All right, so who do you shag?
And he would be who I shag. I would shag Scott Evans. I would shag Scott Evans, and then I would again shag Scott Evans. And then I would marry, like you said,
You
Dave.
wouldn't shag Captain America?
I would do
Along
a lot of
with
things.
him?
I would do a lot of things to Captain America.
Yeah.
I've loved him since he walked out with a banana split. in
Napoleon,
another
I'm
teen
just
movie.
telling you, Captain America would do a lot of things to you.
I don't. He's got America's ass, don't you know?
He does, but he doesn't use
He
it.
does.
I don't know about that. And then Dave Franco, again, connection, because James Franco, I have a little bit of detail because he was sleeping with a choreographer that I was producing a show that I was in New York. So I have some fun ideas to tell you. Yes, he's a fun person, and yes, he's fun.
Bisexual.
I don't know about the sexuality specifically. I'm just saying I have had some stories much more interesting than those of Hillary Clinton that are about how much fun he actually is in bed. And just by his personality, I've got to say Dave Franco's got to be that much fun. I would marry you, Dave Franco. You look like a hoot. And then
And the chop is.
always the hardest part. I would have to shop Dylan Efron because
Yeah.
it's leftover.
Yeah, and what do you think about Zach? Do you like him now buffed up or before in High School Musical?
I like him now.
All of
I
it.
had a really strong.
All of it.
High School Musical while I was in high school meant nothing to me. I thought it was really fake.
You know,
Blah,
for
blah,
whatever
blah.
it's worth, with the exception of the ridiculousness that you get into about Superman's and Shag, Marry, Chop, this was probably one of your best cogent explanations of Shag, Marry, Chop. Because when I go home tonight, I'm going to be thinking about these three guys in complete different ways.
Well, that's the reason. I've already finished to each of these guys, therefore I don't have to sit here and imagine what it's going to be like. I already know the
The
end.
all
next
right.
one of our topics needs to be the new High School Musical. That's
Yeah, I know. I heard it.
High School Musical,
All right.
colon the musical,
Wait,
colon
wait.
the TV
All right,
show,
all
colon the
right.
series.
We don't want to run over time. So that's who we would Shag, Marry, Chop. Play along with us
sir.
each week.